Hello and welcome. Today we're going to explore a really powerful Japanese secret that's all about living a longer, happier, and more meaningful life. It's a simple concept, but it might just change the way you look at everything. So let's dive in. So let me start by asking you a question. What truly gets you out of bed in the morning? It sounds like a simple question, doesn't it? But finding the answer, well, that can be a deeply personal journey. This search for a reason, for a purpose, it's something we all think about. You know that feeling of being stuck, like you're just going through the motions, maybe in a job that doesn't really excite you anymore, or maybe you're just wrestling with that big question of what your true purpose is. If that sounds at all familiar, you're definitely not alone. But what if there was a way to untangle those feelings and find some clarity? Well, there is. It's a concept from Japan, a culture that's famous for the incredible longevity and happiness of its people. And that concept is called IKIGAI. So here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll talk about what Ikigai actually means. Then, we'll break down a really cool framework with 4 circles to help you find yours. We'll also check out some secrets from some of the longest living people on Earth. And finally, we'll talk about how you can start this journey today. Okay, so let's start with Section 1, Understanding Ikigai. We're going to get to the heart of what this idea of a reason for being is all about. So, Ikigai, it's a Japanese word that pretty much means a reason for being. You can think of it as the reason you wake up in the morning, the thing that gives you that spark. And here's the beautiful part. The belief is that every single one of us has an Ikigai. We just have to discover it. And finding it isn't just about feeling good mentally. It has real physical benefits. Having a clear purpose is actually linked to a longer, healthier life. It helps reduce stress, which is a huge enemy of longevity. And it can even boost your physical health, right down to a cellular level. All right, Section 2, the 4 intersecting circles. So how do you actually find your Ikigai? Well, this is where it gets really practical. Think of this as your own personal map for self-discovery. The first question to ask yourself is, what do you love? What are the things that give you a real buzz of energy? The activities you can do for hours and it wouldn't even feel like work. This is the heart of your passion. Okay, second question. What are you good at? This covers your natural talents and the skills you've worked hard to build. What's that thing that your friends and family are always asking your help with? That's your zone of genius. Number 3 gets a bit more practical. What can you be paid for? This is all about connecting your skills to the real world. Is there something the world values that you can offer? This is where your talents meet the economy. And finally, our 4th circle asks, what does the world need? This is about making a contribution. It's about looking beyond yourself and thinking about how your unique gifts can help solve a problem or make things better for others. Now, here's where the magic really happens. It's how these circles overlap. When what you love also happens to be what the world needs, you've found your mission. When what you're good at lines up with what you can be paid for, you have your profession. But that sweet spot, right in the very center, where all 4 circles come together, that is your Ikigai. Okay, Section 3, Secrets from the Centenarians. Let's move from the idea to a powerful, real-world example. We're going to look at Okinawa, Japan, a place where people live exceptionally long and healthy lives, all because they live and breathe this concept. This quote from an Okinawan elder really says it all. A huge part of their secret is to simply not worry so much. Instead, they focus on connecting with people, keeping a positive outlook, and just being open to others. Another one of their secrets is a simple little rule called hara hachibu. It just means you eat until you are 80% full. This mindful approach to eating is a cornerstone of their health, putting less stress on the body. They also have some other amazing habits, like eating a super diverse diet. Think 18 different foods a day. Lots of vegetables, fish a few times a week, and they hardly ever eat sugar. And another big one, they do one thing at a time with their full focus. No multitasking. And get this, there's no real word for retirement in Japanese, at least not in the way we think about it. The whole idea of just stopping everything you do doesn't really exist. Instead, you just keep pursuing your purpose, staying active your whole life. All right, our last section, your journey begins now. This all might sound like a big deal, but finding your Ikigai doesn't have to be some huge, overwhelming task. It really does just start with one small step.
And here's a little mindset shift for you. You don't have to create your life's meaning from nothing. It's already there inside you. The journey is about discovering it, about clearing away the clutter to find what's been there all along.
So, want to get started? Here are 3 simple first steps. 1. Just make 2 lists. What do you enjoy and what are you good at? 2. Be honest and look at where you spend most of your time right now. And 3. This week, just dedicate a little bit of time to one of the activities from that first list.
And remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint. Finding your purpose isn't a race. The secret is to start slow, be patient with yourself, and just keep going.
So, you have the map now, you have the 4 circles, and some incredible wisdom to guide you. The only question left is, where will your first step take you? Thanks so much for watching.